Glenn Rice has shot only 40% in the playoffs, but he's better than 50% on threes in this series. Kobe Bryant says the sprained ankle leaves him less than 100%, but it's no longer a major problem. Phil Jackson bidding for head coaching championship ring number 7. Only Red Auerbach with 9 has more in the history of the NBA. Here's Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe Bryant, one of the most confident athletes I've ever been around, and I asked him after a not-so-brilliant Game 5 about doubts. And Kobe told me that it's human nature to have doubts. It's how you respond to them that matters. Do you let the doubts linger, or are you honest with yourself and face the facts that you do have doubts, and now that you have them, what are you going to do about them? Are you going to just let them sit there, or are you going to attack them, face the problem, and challenge them? Well, tonight, the Pacers are the problem, and that will be Kobe's challenge.
Is clearly ready for Game 6.
Well, now the tendency is in a game like this where you feel the nerves is that shooting maybe be off a little bit. Bob, to counter that, you've got to get second shots and offensive rebounds, and that's what the Lakers do very, very well. The Pacers must rebound the basketball here early.
Hugh Evans will toss it up on the jump ball. He's working the game with Ron Garretson and Joey Crawford. Laker ball to start Game 6. Bryant against Reggie Miller. Cans the jumper. Ron Harper.
LA's a team that picks and chooses when they want to run. They don't.
Swing into Kobe for 3.
It's excellent ball movement out of the double team. Now remember, Robert Horry, when he comes in the game, looks to give them more offense than AC Green. He's also a good shot blocker.
Kobe Bryant showed Reggie Miller a little bit of everything.
Power dribble and making a play. That was a nice play that time by Davis.
The lead back to 8. Robert Horry to Shaq, and it's 6 again.
A Lakers score here would be huge going in at halftime.
Especially if it's a 3, which it is by Kobe Bryant.
Defense right now.
Kobe slithers through and brings the Lakers to within 1.
Can't be pleased when giving him 13 points.
Kobe Bryant got into the paint and finished. He has 16. Kobe Bryant, double team, looking for help. Forces up the fadeaway, makes it. My gosh.
What a shot. Not only did he lose control of the ball, he was actually trapped there.
Mark Jackson can't quite hit it. Spilled off the lip of the rim. Into the hands of Kobe Bryant. Kobe into traffic, hands it to O'Neal. Count the basket plus the foul.
What the Lakers are able to do with Kobe Bryant.
Kobe hands it inside to O'Neal, and he will have another chance to tie the game.
The Pacers are going to have to get Kobe Bryant under control. And
Jalen Rose curls in. He's stripped. Shaw's got it. It's a 2-on-1 break. Kobe Bryant flips it to Shaq, who is belted, and the shot goes down. So
power advantage inside. Will they go back to it?
Kobe Bryant throws it over Jalen Rose. The Pacers had tied it with 7 unanswered points, but 6 straight for the Lakers after the timeout, and it's 109-103. Kobe off balance, and the whistle blows. He had the ball knocked away, but the foul is on Indiana.
13 seconds to go.
Points. Timeout, Indiana.
And if he makes one free throw, the game is over basically, because what happens, Bob, even if you shoot a three, you catch it while the ball is in the air, the clock will go off. They're one free throw away right now from being the champions.
If he misses them both, the Pacers have a timeout left. That's not going to happen.
Remember yesterday we spoke to Kobe Bryant, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you're a dreamer. And he said, yes, and I'm going to dream that I'm going to be holding that trophy tomorrow night. Well, it looks like he's going to get his wish.
In 2.5 seconds, it appears he will. The Pacers, struggling to the last, use their last timeout. But no one has ever designed a 5-point play that happens in 2.5 seconds.
And what's happened is, you talked about when you win championships, you have to have some other guys step up. And yes, it's been Kobe, and yes, it's been Shaq, no question about that. But how about those Horry threes, that Fox three, that Fisher three, Harper's assists, the steals, all those things play in so that your stars can help you win your championship.
Jackson looking to throw it in against Shaq. Reggie turns and pumps it up off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions. The two old rivals, Magic and Larry. Reggie Miller, who played his heart out, took him 13 NBA seasons to get to the finals. And his last game this year, in his hometown of Los Angeles, ends in defeat. Ahmad is with Kobe.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe, the other night you had a dream, and it happened to come through tonight.
Yeah, it came true tonight. We worked so hard. It was a hard-fought game, and we finally got a championship, and it feels great.
Now, for your 21 years, you said you've always dreamed of winning a championship. Is it what you dreamed of?
Oh, it's everything and more. I mean, you have the Laker colors falling from the ceiling, the fans are going crazy. I got the hat on and everything, covering my throat. It feels great.
Now, if you had to think of one thing that really got you guys over the hump, that really pushed you to this point, what would it have been this season?
It's just determination, and PJ did an excellent job, him and his coaching staff, and Shaq was marvelous all season long, and our bench was great, and we just pulled it all together.
In a game like tonight, where you had to go away from the triangle in the second half to break down the defense, that's what you had to do.
Yeah, we just had to break them down. That's all. I was just creating, similar to the Game 4 situation, where I was just penetrating, creating, getting to the gaps. Robert Horry made some big shots, Fox hit a big three, and we won the game.
No feeling quite like this, is it?
Woo, I love it. I can't wait to do it again.
Kobe into traffic, hands it to O'Neal. Count the basket plus the foul.
What the Lakers are able to do with Kobe Bryant.
Kobe hands it inside to O'Neal, and he will have another chance to tie the game.
The Pacers are going to have to get Kobe Bryant under control. And
Jalen Rose curls in. He's stripped. Shaw's got it. It's a 2-on-1 break. Kobe Bryant flips it to Shaq, who is belted, and the shot goes down. So
power advantage inside. Will they go back to it?
Kobe Bryant throws it over Jalen Rose. The Pacers had tied it with 7 unanswered points, but 6 straight for the Lakers after the timeout, and it's 109-103. Kobe off balance, and the whistle blows. He had the ball knocked away, but the foul is on Indiana.
13 throw, the game is over basically, because what happens, Bob, even if you shoot a three, you catch it while the ball is in the air, the clock will go off. They're one free throw away right now from being the champions.
If he misses them both, the Pacers have a timeout left. That's not going to happen.
Remember yesterday we spoke to Kobe Bryant, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you're a dreamer. And he said, yes, and I'm going to dream that I'm going to be holding that trophy tomorrow night. Well, it looks like he's going to get his wish.
In 2.5 seconds, it appears he will. The Pacers, struggling to the last, use their last timeout. But no one has ever designed a 5-point play that happens in 2.5 seconds.
And what's happened is, we talked about when you win championships, you have to have some other guys step up. And yes, it's been Kobe, and yes, it's been Shaq. No question about that. But how about those Horry threes, that Fox three, that Fisher three, Harper's assists, the steals, all those things play in so that your stars can help you win your championship.
Jackson looking to throw it in against Shaq. Reggie turns and pumps it up off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions. The two old rivals, Magic and Larry. Reggie Miller, who played his heart out, took him 13 NBA seasons to get to the finals. And his last game this year in his hometown of Los Angeles ends in defeat. Ahmad is with Kobe.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe, the other night you had a dream, and it happened to come through tonight.
Yeah, it came true tonight. We worked so hard.
Ron Harper.
LA's a team that picks and chooses when they want to run. They don't.
Swinging into Kobe for three.
That's excellent ball movement out of the double team. Now remember, Robert Horry, when he comes in the game, looks to give them more offense than AC Green. He's also a good shot blocker.
Kobe Bryant showed Reggie Miller a little bit of everything.
Howard dribbling, making a play. That was a nice play that time by Davis.
The lead back to 8. Robert Horry to Shaq, and it's 6 again.
A Lakers score here would be huge going in at halftime.
Especially if it's a 3, which it is by Kobe Bryant.
Defense right now.
Kobe slithers through and brings the Lakers to within 1.
Can't be pleased when giving him 13 points.
Kobe Bryant got into the paint and finished. He has 16. Kobe Bryant, double team, looking for help. Forces up the fadeaway, makes it. My gosh.
What a shot. Not only did he lose control of the ball, he was actually trapped there.
Mark Jackson can't quite hit it. Spilled off the lip of the rim. Into the hands of Kobe Bryant. Glenn Rice has shot only 40% in the playoffs, but he's better than 50% on threes in this series. Kobe Bryant says the sprained ankle leaves him less than 100%, but it's no longer a major problem. Phil Jackson bidding for head coaching championship ring number 7. Only Red Auerbach with 9 has more in the history of the NBA. Here's Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Bob. Kobe Bryant, one of the most confident athletes I've ever been around, and I asked him after a not-so-brilliant Game 5 about doubts. And Kobe told me that it's human nature to have doubts. It's how you respond to them that matters. Do you let the doubts linger, or are you honest with yourself and face the facts that you do have doubts, and now that you have them, what are you going to do about them? Are you going to just let them sit there, or are you going to attack them, face the problem, and challenge them? Well, tonight, the Pacers are the problem, and that will be Kobe's challenge.
Is clearly ready for Game 6.
Well, now the tendency is in a game like this where you feel the nerves is that shooting maybe be off a little bit. Bob, to counter that, you've got to get second shots and offensive rebounds, and that's what the Lakers do very, very well. The Pacers must rebound the basketball here early.
Hugh Evans will toss it up on the jump ball. He's working the game with Ron Garrettson and Joey Crawford. Laker ball to start Game 6. Bryant against Reggie Miller. Cans the jumper.